This is the last time we get to talk to you with camp officially closing.
That's right, tomorrow.
Tell me how things went.
Really well, really well. Tomorrow will be our second and last extensive live work before the game. We'll release a 2-deep next week, sometime next week. Can't tell you exactly when, but it'll be out before the end of the week. And so you'll have an idea of who's where. We're still on the fence with some positions and some spots, and so that's why we don't have one right now. But don't need to have one right now. We're still 13 days out. But have loved being around this team since back in January. This team's a special group as far as their focus, their work ethic, how they handle their business. Whether we'll be, will translate to the field, we'll find out. But just enjoy being around them, enjoy being their coach.
Did you get everything accomplished? I was going to say, did you get everything accomplished in camp that you wanted to?
Yes, as far as camp. By the time tomorrow's over with, we'll have exactly our laundry list of items complete, and then starting on Monday, it's all about Weber State.
Comparing to years past that you've had a lot of success, maybe the undefeated seasons or even the 10-win seasons. I mean, do they have special feels to them like that, and is it similar to that?
Yeah, they do. They do, and the players have a certain attitude and a certain demeanor, body language, and how they act, and this group, like I said, is all the preseason signals and preseason cues, I guess you could say, have been very positive.
Is this probably the deepest team you've ever had in all positions?
I think that's something that we feel is a definite yes. I mean, as far as just the depth of each position group and our overall talent from 1 to 85 in the scholarship roster is, as far as we're concerned, certainly since we joined the Pac-12, the deepest and the most talented that we've been.
How did you rate your senior leadership so far this year?
Excellent. There's only 12 of them, so it's a small class, but they're powerful. And those guys, they make their presence known. They've done a great job ever since, like I keep alluding back to January when the off-season program started, that those guys have taken charge, and we have had an outstanding. We break up the preparation in 4 quarters, as I said many times. Winter conditions, quarter 1, spring ball, quarter 2, summer conditioning, quarter 3, fall camp, quarter 4, and pass with flying colors each of the 4 quarters.
In your eyes, how different is Tyler Huntley this year than you last year?
He was a lot different. Last year at this time, he was just battling and trying to establish himself, trying to win a job. This year, he's the established guy. He is the guy, there's no doubt, that everybody looks to on offense. And he handles his business, and he handled his business very well in the past, but it's a little different. And you're viewed a little differently when you're the guy as opposed to one of the guys competing to be the guy.
What about the secondary? Obviously, they had a great season last year, but how different are they as well?
Not much different, just better. I mean, we just keep getting better with that group, and that's a credit to Coach Shaw. He's put together an outstanding group of corners. Coach Scalley's got the safeties that big time safeties, and we have a history of that. We've put a lot of guys from the secondary to the next level, and recruits take note of that. They know if they come here and go through our system and develop here in this program, they've got a great chance to play at the next level.
What do you want to get accomplished in the live work tomorrow? And the positions still up for grabs that could be decided tomorrow?
There's a few positions and particularly twos. Not necessarily a bunch of ones, but who's going to be the twos. More situational work. You try to cover each situation multiple times through fall camp. 4-minute backed up, third downs, 2-minute. All those different situations that you have. And so we're just the last live opportunity to rep those situations.
Any snap count or anything you want to get?
Probably about the same as last week. We have 70-ish, okay. Plus the threes, so 70 with the 1s and 2s. Then we'll give the 3s 15 or 20 snaps afterwards.
Okay, cool.
Do you go into a lot of scout work next week? Or?
Yes, exclusively, just pretty much exclusively. It's in season mode, and what we do, we seem to always open up on a Thursday. So our mode, once fall camp is ended and school starts, is we have a Monday through Thursday trial run of each of those days and how they are structured during the season, and then do it again. So when we get to Friday, it'll be a Monday again. Saturday will be a Tuesday, Sunday's off, and so forth up until the game on Thursday.
It's a couple weeks out, but what makes Jay Hill so successful going to a place like Weber State?
Jay does it the right way. He's smart, first of all, exceptionally smart, organized, thorough, disciplined, consistent. He's got an eye for talent. He did a great job here as a recruiter. He always, his recruits that he brought into the program were almost always guys that ended up panning out for us. He's well-rounded. He had a great grasp of offense, defense, and special teams, and he worked in all 3 phases while he was here. And he's got very good rapport with the players. And you add all that up, and there's no reason why you you can't be successful. And he's done a great job.
What did you guys do today here?
Okay, first of all, we had a light practice, a no padded practice. We had a heavy day yesterday. Yesterday was a grind. It was probably the heaviest day of fall camp. So we backed off this morning, no padded practice for about an hour. Then we went through all our pregame procedures, halftime procedures, sideline procedures, everything that goes into a game. Because in big-time college football now, games are won and lost if you can't be organized and thorough and have a system in place for halftime, for in-game, for halftime adjustments. I mean, there can't be any confusion or chaos. And so that's what we're doing today, is making sure it's a review for the vets and the first time through it with the new guys.
Thanks, Cal.
Just setting the expectations.